Good day, lovely people. Davita here. Welcome back to Abstract and Flow Studio. So, today I am going to do another painting, a swipe, but I wanted to show you how I determine how much paint I need and how I mix my base for the swipe technique. Now, I don't normally do all this on camera, but I did have someone express in the comments asking me about my paint mixtures and what paints I use. So it's going to be really quick. I'm not going to take up a lot of your time. First off, when I determine how much paint to use for a canvas, and today I'm going to use a 12 by 24. Have my handy dandy book here. I've been using this book since I started pouring. This is where I keep all of my notes, all of my references. I write down different techniques, different paint formulas. Just a bunch of stuff is in this little book. So for a 12 by 24 canvas, you take 12 by 24, you take 12 times 24 length and width of your canvas. And for this particular one, it's 288. Then you divide that by 16, which will give you 18. So that means I need 18 ounces to cover this canvas. Now, let's say I was doing a flip cup or a flip and drag, or I was using several different colors. I would take that 18, and let's say I'm using 4 or 5 colors. I would take the 18 divided by 4, and that amount I would use for each color. Okay, so enough about that. I have a scale, and this is what I use mostly when I'm measuring my paints out. I have one of these little thingies I use to strain my Floetrol, but I also take a little stocking and cut it and cover the spout of my Floetrol to minimize the clumps that you do get when you use Floetrol. Shake it a little bit. Okay, that's enough. This is a 16-ounce cup. This is what I normally use when I'm mixing my base paints. I do reuse them. This is pretty much dried, so it's not going to peel off into the new paint that I'm mixing. So for the base coat for a swipe, I'm going to do probably 10 ounces of Floetrol, 2 ounces of, it's going to be a black base, so Acrylic's black. My swipe paints are very minimal. So I use these little cups when I mix my paints for my swipe. And I normally do about this much Floetrol, which is maybe an ounce and a half, to half an ounce or an ounce of paint, depending on what paint I'm using. If I'm using let's say a DecoArt type paint, which is most of their paints are metallic. So if I'm using something like this, which is really not a heavy body, it's kind of a thinned consistency, it's going to be a 1-to-1 mixture. If I'm using a tube paint, it might be a 2-to-1 mixture, meaning 2 ounces of Floetrol to 1 ounce of paint, depending on how much paint you need. 4 ounces to Floetrol to 2 ounces of something that's a thinner consistency. So, yeah, 1-to-1 depending on the consistency of the paint. You gotta excuse me. I've been in this house all week by myself. And me talking to this camera, me talking to you, it's the first conversation I've had. So, I'm a little excited. Okay. So what I'm going to do is turn my scale on. Let me pan you down so you can see. All right. So let's turn this on and we're going to do, come on. Okay. Gotta zero it out because I put the cup on it. So we're going to do 6 ounces of, so I need 18 ounces of paint to cover my 12 by 24 canvas. And this is an 18-ounce cup. And this is pouring so slow. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. So we don't have time to be waiting for no Floetrol. Okay, I have one here that's full. So we're going to do 6 ounces. No, let's do 10. 10 ounces of Floetrol. And make sure if you do use a strainer like this that you rinse it fairly soon, because you don't want the Floetrol to dry and clog up your strainer. And that's why I started using the little rubber band and stocking cap. It works a lot better and it's a lot faster. So we got 10 ounces on our scale. 10, 11, 12. I'm going to do 4 ounces. 10, 11, 12. So we're going to go to 14 on our scale. Okay, 14.1, that's fine. All right, and I'm going to mix this up. Mix, 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 mix. I'm going to check my consistency. I shouldn't need to add any water. And that's pretty good. It's not thick because it's leaving no mound. It's running off the stick. And this is the consistency I want for my swipe. I don't want it thick because I want the paint to swipe evenly on the canvas. So that's it. That's how I mix my base paint. I'm going to mix up my swipe colors and we're going to get this party started. Okay, so I have my colors mixed. And I'm going to go for a lighter, well, not lighter, but a more bright color swipe this time. This is the Arteza's Playful Pink. And I think I had the camera turned around, so you're probably seeing this backwards. So I will take a picture of all the paints I used and stick it in there somewhere. I just wanted to show you the consistency of the swipe colors. It is a little thicker. It is leaving a little bit of a mound. This is Arteza's Electric Plum. And let's see if you can see that. So we do see a little bit of a mound. So these paints are a little thicker. My third color is called DecoArt's Enchanted Ore. It's gold ore. Excuse me. And because the Playful Pink is a really soft pink, I wrote the colors on the cup so I don't get them mixed up. Again, we have, let's see if I can, it's too much of a glare, but it's leaving a mound and a little bit of a trace. So those are the three colors that I'm using. I'm not using, I'm using a cell activator as my swipe, which is in this little bottle. And this is 50% Amsterdam. This particular one is Lamp Black and water. So 50% Amsterdam paint. If you want to use a CA, so it can be any color Amsterdam paint and water. So that's what this is in this little bottle. So my canvas is covered. These are mixed with 0.5 of the Liquitex pouring medium, 0.5 of Floetrol, and 0.5 of paint. So because I'm doing a swipe, I don't need a lot of paint. So that's my measurements for this this swipe. I did a practice, which I always do. So you see how that came out. So that's what I'm going for. And I'm not using paper towels because I want to do a ghost type swipe. So I got my little plastic I don't know, plastic folder that I cut up. This is what I'm going to be using to swipe with. So I'm going to get you situated on the canvas, and we're going to get this started. Okay, so we are ready to swipe. I am going to start with my Electric Plum, and we're going to go straight down the middle. Let's see. Okay, this might be a little thicker than I wanted, but let's see how it spreads out. Let's see. Okay. Okay, not too bad. And I'm going to do another little line right here. Okay. Now we're going to do our, and I am trying to see my notes from here. Oh goodness. Okay, here we go. The pink. So we got our Playful pink. And I like using these little paper Dixie cups because I can pinch it. And it's going to give me a more controlled line. I think I spoke too soon because that was a big old glob right there. All right, now we have our Enchanted series from DecoArt, and this is the gold ore. I'm going to pour that right down the center. Okay. Now we're going to take our, this is my magic sauce, which is my cell activator when I use my blooms, but I'm going to use it in this swipe, and it's Amsterdam Black water, 50% water, 50% paint. And I'm grabbing my tweezers because I see a little something right here. Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, wow. Okay. And let me make sure we're still recording because, okay, still recording. Let's see if I can center a little bit better. Oh. Okay, that's better. Now we're going to take our black cell activator and I'm going to go straight down the center like so. Got my little swiping doohickeys here. And fingers crossed. Here we go. I think I'm going to start right here. And I might have to switch up to a paper towel. But we'll see how much control I have with this. Because I don't want... Okay. I need to give it a little bit more pressure. To get those other colors to come down. All right, that's better. I'm using the same card. I'm just wiping it off on this rag I have right here. And I am adding a little pressure as I come down. Now, if you've seen some of my videos, I did a swipe a while back using these exact same colors, and it was just this swipe, but it was on a smaller canvas. And I'm gonna try to find a picture of that and stick it in the video somewhere. But I really like the way that one turned out. So I wanted to use those same colors, and here we are today. So let me get a smaller piece and see if I can go in between. Oops, hit the camera. And I'm just wiping off the card again as I make a little swipe down. See if we can, you know what, that is so pretty, and I'm gonna leave that edge the way it is. I'm not gonna touch it. You know me, I touch something and it goes bonkers. It looks all crazy. Okay, so let's go on this side. And we're gonna do the same thing. I hope I can give it the same amount of pressure swiping up. We'll see. Okay, not bad. And I'm grabbing some of the black, the cell activator, as I go up. But I don't want to disturb these cells that have already formed. So I'm just going right on the edge and grabbing some of that black, and I'm going up. Could have gave that a little bit more pressure. Okay, I don't like the way that's turning out because I'm not swiping with enough pressure, so I'm going to turn the canvas. I'm trying to make a mess. Give me a second. I'll turn the canvas around. Okay. And we're in focus. Make sure you all can see everything. I just wasn't getting enough force to come all the way down doing it that way. So let's try this again. I'm going to grab some of the black right there. Okay. And right here, I think I need a little bit more black. Okay. Oh, fudge. Didn't give it enough force. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, that's a little better. Let's grab a little one and get this little edge here. Okay. And we're going to grab this black. Come down. All right, we're on a roll now. All right. Oh my goodness. That is so pretty. What is that? It's always something. You know what? Just like I said in my other video, excuse me, I like it when it's inconsistent, but OMG, this is so pretty. I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but the Arteza paints are iridescent. So the Playful Plum and the, what is this? The Playful Pink and the Electric Plum are both iridescent paints. And it is giving off such a pretty sheen. Can you see that? And then that Enchanted ore got picked up. I really like this. We got a winner chicken dinner for this one. All right, people. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I hope you like this. I love it. Please subscribe. I enjoy you reading your comments, so leave me a comment. And as usual, stay blessed, stay safe. See you next pour. Bye.